Hey people, we're talking about ants and slugs according to the book of Proverbs and the wisdom of Solomon, talking about the issue of work. I want to read to you today some of the verses that speak about the slug. There's 14 passages in all. I'll just give you a few. Proverbs 19 verse 15 says, "Laziness brings a deep sleep, and the shiftless man goes hungry." Proverbs 20 verse 4 says, "A sluggard does not plant in season, so at harvest time he looks, but he finds nothing." Proverbs 20 verse 13, "Do not love sleep, or you will grow poor. Stay awake, and you will have food to spare, and for me to say, to share." Isn't it amazing what a blessing your job can be? As you make money, as you make an income, there are always people out there who would love to, that I think we should love to share with. The moment you hoard your stuff, you lose out on the beauty of what finance is all about. You are given so that you can give. You've been blessed so that you can be a blessing. Never forget that. But in 2 Thessalonians 3, it says, "If a man will not work, he shall not eat." That's tough, eh? That's tough. Some people say, "Well, I can't find a job." Well, I'm not so sure about that either. In our day and world, there's always something that you can do. Like we said the other day, go and volunteer somewhere. Go and volunteer and pour your life into this place. Don't ask them for a cent, and see within a few weeks to a month what has happened there. Just don't sit at home looking at TV feeling like the victim. That's not what believers do. Believers are known for their work ethic and their desire to serve. Now I would encourage you with that. Then I want to tell you a few things about a sluggard. A sluggard has got a whole bunch of excuses that he uses. Let me give you one. The sluggard makes excuses. Verse 13 of chapter 26 says this, "There is a lion in the road, a fierce lion roaming the street." Oh man, how creative he is in finding excuses as to why not to go to work. There's a lion in the street. Everyone else has got to work. They've never seen a lion, but he says there's a lion, and the lion is out to get him. He's just looking for some lame excuse, like I am with this blooming fly here. The second type of excuses is the entitlement excuse. I'm not going to go work. I'm not going to have a good attitude at work because I don't get paid enough. I'm entitled to better. I'm entitled to more leave. I'm entitled to a promotion. My boss doesn't make all of my money. He needs to share that with us. And that spirit of entitlement is a spirit that pervades our country at the moment. It really does. I'm entitled to this. You need to give me because you've got, and I'm entitled to that. Well, let me tell you, people, if you don't work, you're not entitled to nothing other than your poverty. If you don't try to work, if you don't get out there and get out and try and make a difference, find something, God will honor your attitude more sometimes than even your action. Watch what God does when you have that attitudinal change. People who are slugs, they have the lowest common denominator excuse. They say, everyone else is going slow. Why should I work hard? They're all working badly. They're all knocking off early. They're all taking money out the till. Why would I be anything other than what they are? And they use that as an excuse. They look for the lowest common denominator, and they find themselves in a miserable, miserable place. Try and sleep well at night when you've done a bad job. Try and sleep well at night when you've ripped somebody off. Try and sleep well at night when you haven't been the example to your compatriots that you should be. And they're looking at you with big eyes saying, "Hey, I thought you were the Christian. I thought you were the guy who lived to a higher moral and ethical standard." It's a miserable place to be. Again, it all comes back and down to that change of attitude. Work is not a curse, people. It's a blessing. It's a joy, no matter what it is. No matter what it is. Just turn it into that. I remember sharing with you guys in church a while back about a man, and so it's caught on in a lot of airports at the moment. And I went to the loo, and in the loo was a man who cleaned the toilet. And he was the one who was wiping up on the basins, and he was the one who was doing everything. And when I walked in, he looked at me in the eyes, and he smiled and said, "Hey, man, welcome to my office." And I thought, "Your office?" And I looked inside. The place was spick and span. You could have eaten your food off the floor, man. This guy was so proud of his office. It was a toilet block, but he didn't care. He didn't care. So he got an extra specially large tip from me because I just loved his attitude. And whenever I go back to that airport, I'm going to look for that toilet. I'm going to see that guy. And I don't know if I'm seeing the same guy, but other people have caught on to that trick as well. But it's a great attitude. Welcome to my office. It's just a toilet, but it's my office. What a great guy. I'm incredulously proud to meet people like that. Let's be more like that ourselves, people. Have a good day. Bye.